Hey everyone, thanks for popping in today. We're doing a little bit more with some toys today. Now, actually, some of the larger toys, some of the cooler toys, I forgot to grab. So give me just a second. So I actually found these the other day, and they were all in parts like this. So you've got some tank tracks, various parts that look like this. And I actually have already snapped this together. However, it's more clear now what it is than ever. This is a G.I. Joe 1983 Hasbro tank that somebody has disassembled, and we just need to put it back together. So that's what I'm working on. I even have like the missiles for it. I think those go with it. I've got a helicopter. This is even stamped 1983 Hasbro. So that's actually in pretty good shape, to be honest. See, here's another piece. I have no idea what this is for. I think this is a piece that is all on its own. I hope it doesn't belong to anything or needs to be placed on anything. It does have a little sticker that says hot panel, be aware on it. So got some cool little, oh, and there's one more too. It's the life raft. So you've got the life raft for the G.I. Joes so that you can save them. So anyway, I want to see exactly if I can figure out how to put this, like what other parts are missing. Somebody did put a wrestling sticker right here that doesn't belong. And I think I might be able to get that off. So let's take a quick look here. We'll just like Google. So yeah, this item in the image is a vintage G.I. Joe bridge layer vehicle. Okay, so it looks like we might be missing some parts. Like I don't know. There's probably more than one model, right? This is what I'm saying. I don't think it's a bridge layer because it has tank tracks. Let's put these on and then see if we can figure out. 3. It's crazy how I found it in pieces. I don't understand. Maybe. Oh, you know what? Come on. Okay, let's try this. This should be easy, right? I shouldn't have snapped these two pieces together. I think that would have made a world of difference. Got it. So this is how I found it. So now let's put these tracks on there. So much easier, right? Goofy. Toys aren't made like this anymore. You definitely can't disassemble them. Okay, perfect. Just like that, right? Okay, now keep your fingers crossed. We're going to put this back together. It's not quite. I thought this was going to be a little bit more exciting, but wow. So this is what has happened. The track has already popped off on this side. I didn't pay much for this. Less than $2. Why did it do that? Okay, well, anywho, let's move on. I'm tired of that already. We'll figure it out. Let's see what this is, because I think this is its own little piece, maybe. "1986 G.I. Joe LCB Recon Sled." So this also appears to be missing pieces. Incomplete. Somebody sold this for $3.90. So, what the heck? I'm just over this shit. Let's take a look at this one. This, what should I, why would I be surprised, right? So this helicopter is a 1983 Cobra Fang. It's also missing some missiles, I believe. I shouldn't say that. I have more pieces in my bag. I don't know what this is. This appears to go to the tank. I have 2 missiles. Another like little white piece. Okay. Yeah. And a life raft. So maybe we can sell the helicopter and the life raft as is. Okay, so we'll take a look at the life raft. And this thing is marked 1985 Hasbro. So it's the Joe Cobra Night Landing Raft. So this is how I do this if anyone's interested. I copy it from my phone and then I text it to myself. This will probably go in my action figure show. Okay. So if you guys follow me on Whatnot, my Whatnot show is the number 7 and then Heidi. Okay. 7 Heidi. That's how you'll find this stuff if you're interested. I typically start everything out at $2. According to this image, there's like an oar that comes with it and then like a little box that you put on the back for the motor or something, maybe. I don't believe I have that. I have a little captain chair. That's frustrating. Okay, up next, we're gonna do some Paw Patrol. This is a die-cast Paw Patrol car. So this is what my week has looked like so far. Monday, went to the bins. Tuesday, stayed here. Wednesday, I'm still here. I might not go anywhere for the rest of the week. Spin Master, Paw Patrol, True Metal, Mighty Rocky. I can't believe how my living situation is just kind of falling apart. I rely heavily on shipments, in and out, right? And so I get this notification that I've received a package. And I go to pick it up, and there's a big sign that says, hey, this facility is not working. And there's packages scattered all over the place. We haven't received any type of notification that the facility wasn't working where we pick up our packages at. And literally people are just going in, they're stealing shit. And I don't know if I received everything that I'm supposed to receive or what's going on, but it's really annoying. I've been experiencing lots of animal feces everywhere, to the point that my place smells like it, and I don't even own pets. So that's kind of annoying. Not happy. And I'm not a person that complains because I really like animals. Here's something that's really cool. This is a orange blossom strawberry shortcake keychain. Now, McDonald's toys are weird. It depends on what it is. This is a McDonald's toy. It sells for like $20 on eBay, surprisingly enough. It says it came out around 2003 or 2006. This is going to go in my Whatnot show under the random toys show. So vintage strawberry shortcake. She's kind of cool. Let's do the smell test. No. A lot of strawberry shortcake stuff smells really good. And it holds the smell for decades. It's incredible. I have a My Little Pony, but I need to fix her hair. I'll put her over there. I have a die-cast toy here. Man, I don't know what I'm going to do with that G.I. Joe stuff. Matchbox MBX Marine Rescue Deep Dive vehicle. So that's interesting. Here's something that might be exciting. A lot of people are asking about, can't even think what it is. Let's go ahead and scan it because I think it's one of those one toys that everyone is wanting. Put out by Activision. Skylander. Yes, Skylander. The Skylander supercharges big bubble pop fizz action figure. So for this guy, it's not worth very much, but if people are looking for Skylanders items, they might be interested, right? What makes this super easy about organizing toys is then I can just pull up my text messages right on my computer, copy them, paste the whole thing into a Google Docs sheet, and then upload it right to Whatnot. So like while you think that uploading each individual item is a time waster, you would be surprised how many pre-bids you get on some of this stuff. And that's really nice. It's a little bit encouraging to even have a show. Now, this is a current show that I'm going to be having. It's a Little People show. So I always have those like once every week or once every 2 weeks, depending on how much inventory I can find. This guy here, if you like Little People, he's a fisherman. That's interesting. It's a trout. It's just not any fish, it's a trout. See, what time is it? 12:31. I kind of need to go to the post office. I have some deliveries. I wasn't expecting to have to go to the post office today, but I don't know. We'll save that maybe for tomorrow. So this one here, I've never seen this one, but it's a Dalmatian with a fire hat. He's kind of old. He's selling for about $15 on eBay. Can you believe that? People love little people. I already have a pig available for sale, but we're going to list it anyway because I like to move things really fast. Best not to hang on to stuff. And sometimes people are looking for like a collection of items. So for example, like let's say that you have a pig farmer, right? And they had a kid and they're just super into pigs. They might want more than one, like for a pig pen or something. This is a little brown horse, older horse. Apparently, it's considered vintage from 1997. We're going to roll with that. This one here, little wheat farmer, it has a bag of wheat. I'm not sure I've seen this one either. Let's see what the system says. Jed has a name. I'm going to type in there, holding bag of wheat. Holding bag of wheat. And guess what? I have a second one too. How much do these sell for? Just out of curiosity. Must be pretty common, $5-6. So maybe we can easily sell a couple of them in the same show. Chicken, love it. So I typically like to have 15 to 20 or like 20 toys per show, typically. And we've hit that mark. So I think this coming Friday, we'll have a little people show. This is pretty cool. Man at Arms. What? You guys see that? Oh, it's a Masters of the Universe. Okay, well, that's kind of cool, right? Let's take a look. So Hot Wheels, I'm assuming? Yes, Hot Wheels. I'm almost done with selling Hot Wheels. I'm not a huge fan of it. So kind of cool. Hot Wheels Double Vision diecast car from the 2002 Masters of the Universe series, specifically featuring the character Man at Arms. Looks like it goes for about $3 to $10, depending on where you buy it at. So basically, it's not worth anything. I'll still put it on my Whatnot show, though. Also, I have another sheep. I haven't been posting these, though, because I have so many sheep. It's crazy. I need to post this. This is like a Power Rangers toy. I'm just going to go ahead and get it out of the way. So here we go. Power Rangers Green Mystic Force Racer Cycle Vehicle. Produced by Bandai in 2005. Worth like $8. Okay. Power Rangers stuff is interesting. There's people who collect it, but not very many, which makes it not very valuable in my opinion in doing like action figure type stuff. So let's take a quick look at this again. So like, just can't even believe. Somehow this is misaligned. Ta-da! And it all falls apart all over again. So let's take this. Okay, I see the problem. It's broke. You know what I hate about these old toys? Is that they're always broken. Right? Always. And every time you go to put this together, the tracks shift. Here, we'll hold on to it like that, maybe. There we go. Who in the world would take this thing apart? Okay, up next, let's do the good old Google Lens. See if I can figure out what other pieces that it might be missing. Okay, so now it's changed what it says that it is. This vintage toy is a 1983 G.I. Joe Wolverine armored missile vehicle. So, it appears to look more like that, which I do not have those missiles that sit on top of this piece. But, this voila, maybe. Nothing is really like snapping together though. Because this isn't the piece. It's not the piece that I need. Oh, but look at this. I think this is the hatch. Like where the people hop in at, right? Or not. Oh, goodness. Or maybe it just stays open. If so, like in all honesty, these missiles that I have are too large for this thing. What if I just like lot it all together and auction it off? Maybe that's what I'll do. Here's another piece. This is the cockpit for what? I have no idea. I think that's what I'll do. Because then I have like these random white pieces as well. And it says like rescan to unlatch. But this doesn't go on here. There's no way. For one thing, it's not even the correct color. Okay, so here is a listing on eBay, right? Lot of 5 1980s Hasbro military vehicles. Largest vehicle is 12 inches long. So there's 5 different. I don't think this is going to sell. Because everything is like incomplete. All right, I'm gonna end it. I have some My Little Pony hair to fix, and I'll talk to you guys later. Hopefully, if you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments down below. I'll talk to you later.